Look at this. There are 4,152 subscribers in my trading group, and we're killing it. I got a few shout outs to give on my trading group. This person stated, signed up for VIP Elite, took your suggestion. I doubled my money in less than a week. This person, I'm up $58,000 in 10 days. Chris, thanks a lot for everything. I'm 3 or 4 months in the group. I've turned $4,000 into 65 grand. 65 G's out of 4,000. It's more than 10x. He more than 10x'd his money in the group. This person, I'm up $10,000 in the last week. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to ask you guys, smash a like button for me, subscribe to the channel, jump in right into the market today in crypto. First, TikTok. Dude, I love these little 1-minute videos. Follow me on TikTok at cryptobitcoinchris. Bitcoin, I'm watching this triangle idea. I'm watching to see how the price actually kind of reacts to this level. Right now, Bitcoin keeps getting rejected at this overhead resistance. I'm not quite sure on this trend line, but it looks like Bitcoin is respecting this overhead yellow trend line. So if this were to play out to be a giant bull pennant, we'd see some really good altcoin trading while Bitcoin kind of ranges, especially alt BTC pairs. But remember, one thing about technical analysis, it's not like a crystal ball. It's not designed to predict the future, right? It's like, if this happens, then look for this. If this happens, then do this. So you would buy the breakout here, but then you're going to have, a lot of profit taking right here. So even the breakout above this level, above all-time high, then it's go time. Bearish scenario would be that Bitcoin gets rejected here and moves to the lower trend line and kind of ranges here. At some point, Bitcoin looking for a break to the upside. All right, I just think that's cool. Okay, so listen, this is the idea we've talked about previous videos, just how, Bitcoin, this double bottom played out, broke out to the upside. I was trying to draw maybe a rising channel here. Bitcoin came up and hit the measured move with a double bottom perfectly. So if you bought this breakout, potentially you're in considerable profits on your Bitcoin trade. Bitcoin, Ethereum had strong days today. Left a lot of the other altcoins in the dust. This is just a 1-hour chart that we're just talking about. Definitely buy the breakout of all-time high, right? It's off to the races, bull run ready. If Bitcoin puts in, so here's your high. If this high is a lower high, that's an idea for a retracement. Okay, so what could happen is you could get some ranging here and then Bitcoin breaks to the upside. Okay. Or you get, a downtrend, you get a falling wedge here, and then a bounce, and then essentially your triangle will be about 75% full at that point, and then we're looking for a breakout here. If this happens right here, these altcoins will move really well, especially alt BTC pairs, right? Because right now, Bitcoin keeps pumping, alt BTC pairs can't catch up. Down here on the RSI, you got a rising wedge, 68% chance this breaks to the downside. Could it break higher? Of course, it gets extremely overbought. So just kind of understand the scenarios, the possibilities here that we're watching for Bitcoin. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This person, she just joined like a month ago. Then she hits me up and she's like, I want to renew for another year. She's like, I made over $4,000 since I watched your videos and I started learning to read the charts. Next year is going to be amazing. Like, it's phenomenal. That's why I talk about this all the time. These are brand new traders. I get excited about this. You guys see this on the channel. Like, we're pretty successful for a reason. So I just very grateful for the opportunity to bring you these ideas on a daily basis. This person sent me a heart and he said, I turned $500 of practice money into $2,400 in 2 days. Yeah, life-changing money. That's pretty good. I always encourage people, like, join the group, practice with small amounts. This person, He said, I got into crypto back in July 2020, and I found you shortly after. And so he was in a 1-star apartment in Texas, and now he moved to a 5-star condo right next to the Dallas Cowboys practice facility. He said, if it wasn't for you and your team, you guys show me what to do, all the videos, technical patterns, screen shares, updates. If you're tired of working for the man, if you're tired of working for somebody else, I could not do it. I could not get up every day and go sit in traffic and drink coffee, watching other people sit in traffic. Do work from anywhere you want, learn to trade this market. Right now, if you sign up and you pay in crypto for 6 months or 12 months, it's 50% off. Go to my website for more information, cryptorev.net. You guys remember INJ, 34% gains in 2 days? You should. Here's the YouTube video from the 12th, 2 days ago. By the breakout of this level, it broke out but came back down and retested. 9,000 people saw this video. 34% profits in 2 days. Huge. 37% profits out of Aave. And so this trade had been running for a little while from the 9th it broke out. And then Bitcoin dips and then boom. Like I re-bought this dip because it's a retest. Like I made profits here, but I made a lot more profits here. This is dip buying season, right? Don't fool yourselves. Everybody's talking about Bitcoin and crypto right now. Life-changing money is coming. This is a bull run. Buy these dips that scare you. Sushi. This thing has been a game changer. And look at this, like, I don't know if you guys can see it back here, but this rounded bottom, like that's super bullish. And then you get this little handle here. This setup was up about 13% in a day, but I posted this setup originally in 11 days, 74% gains. This is EGLD, more exposure on Voyager. So it's a publicly traded crypto asset company, and so people are excited. U.S. investors can trade through Voyager and buy EGLD, which is good. You want to have more people that can buy these cryptos, the better. They'll pump money into the overall market cap of these altcoins, and the price goes up. Bitfinex, just want to talk about this tether FUD potentially. Remember, this is one state in the United States, and you can't be scared of the news. You can't just curl up in a ball and worry about what's going to happen next. I mean, you got to spread out everything you do in life, right? You don't want to be all in Tether. You don't want to be all in Bitcoin. You want to, spread it out. You want to be in stocks. You want to be in real estate. You want gold, silver, right? Diversification, that's the key. So just know that Tether FUD has always been a thing. I remember one time in 2018 where there's so much Tether FUD, they ended up like selling Tether and buying Bitcoin. Bitcoin pumped like 25%. Tether dropped to 75 cents and then slowly, about a week later, recovered and moved forward. Tether FUD has just always been an issue. Grayscale receives $3.3 billion in new investments in the fourth quarter of 2020. Institutional investors are 80% of the Grayscale's investor base. Institutions are here. It's different. CNBC today talking about Bitcoin constantly. I watch a couple other YouTube channels that are completely non-crypto related. They're talking about Bitcoin. You need to buy Bitcoin. All this uncertainty just going on in the world. Buy Bitcoin. Nobody can stop it. And so things are different now than they have been. This is not the bear market, right? And so just know that buy the dips that scare you. Grayscale Bitcoin Trust holds 3.27% of all the Bitcoin in circulation. Huge. They have $20 billion in assets. So they started 2020 with $2 billion. And now they have $20 billion, $20.2 billion. And so remember, if you're not in crypto, you just want to trade on the stock exchanges, you can buy GBTC. That's what this is, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. They have Grayscale Ethereum Trust as well. Scale Network came out with this news. Scale Fuji Testnet. This is SKL. SKL pumped on this news. Ethereum, so this is our Ethereum setup. I gave you guys yesterday. At one point, it was up about 9%. And again, pullbacks are normal. Like what you want this to do, you do not want this to break this level and come back down here, because this is a confirmation line, right? You got this volume right here, right? And so you want to get a pullback and a retest. Boom, continuation to the upside. This is Andre Cronje, and he wrote this article called Building on DeFi Sucks. And it really kind of encapsulates the cryptocurrency space in a paragraph.
And it just talks about how really toxic this is. Like everybody, dude, there's so many people in this space that just don't understand it, and they think they do. Then you got people on social media that are just freaking toxic. Like everybody wants your project to fail, right? They want to pump their coins. They want to tell you what to buy because they're holding it, because they want the price to go up, and everybody's asking, say, what do I do here? All these scams. Anyways, so many scams in this space. It's pathetic. So Andre said, Mr. Cronje, development takes time, much longer than you even as a developer think it will. And so what I want to touch on here is the idea that, that you get all these roadmaps and everybody wants to do these things, right? This is a speculative market. They say, hey, we're going to do this, 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 and this. But they've never done it before. Nobody has, potentially, in a lot of cases, scaling, sharding, a lot of these things, right? The blockchain is slow and clunky. Developing like Ethereum 2.0, like it's just not as easy as it's, you can say something a lot easier than you can do it. He says 9 out of 10 ideas will fail. Most of these projects will fail. He said you can spend months or years building on something that conceptually you thought would take a few weeks. It's part of the process. He says it's demotivating sometimes. And then you add in hundreds, sometimes thousands of people shouting in Telegram, Discord, Twitter, when it's going to come out, when it's going to come out, why hasn't it been released yet? Give us an update. Hostile messages, they get ticked. I get these messages in YouTube comments and like Bitcoin pulls back and it's the end of the world. And I'm just thinking like, dude, be patient. Like a month from now, you're going to be cheering. Like, you can't be, if you cannot put your emotions aside, this market's going to freaking take a toll on you. As DeFi developers, he said, our work is incredibly public. More eyes, more peer review, faster development cycles. Your mistakes are used as ammunition against you. And, for years and months later, you might even have people throw it in your face. These delays that come across, that you run into, are seen as incompetence. Your failures are amplified tenfold. And again, this is, a successful DeFi creator. Some people call him the godfather of DeFi. And, just kind of reading this, you understand in a nutshell what, this crypto space is something else. Now, Uniswap, let's talk about this. Uniswap, you don't hold a coin that has a unicorn for a logo. You're missing out. Listen, this is definitely long-term hold idea. Uniswap has more than $3 billion in liquidity. When DEXs finally do take over, Uniswap is going to skyrocket. And it's going to beforehand because people see the vision, right? These centralized exchanges will slowly fade away. Paxos adopts Chainlink oracles to further adoption of PAX and PAXG tokens. Again, here's that name again, Chainlink. This is another long-term hold. I hold both of these long-term. All right, this is Bitcoin Core 0.21.0 has been released. And it goes through a ton of tactical ideas as far as what's been upgraded and changed. So they're taking a big step towards the Schnorr Taproot protocol upgrade. This is one of the biggest Bitcoin Core releases in recent years. They're introducing various features as well as privacy and performance improvements. So definitely good to see Bitcoin moving forward on a tech level. Coinbase unveils Asset Hub for digital asset issuers that want to list their tokens. And so this is going to bring a lot of new cryptos, a lot of new smaller projects. So you'll be able to access them through Coinbase. So that's pretty exciting. Coinbase definitely stepping up its game. Coinbase invests in a new U.S. crypto mining pool Titan. Mining. Terms of the investment were not disclosed. So Powell comes out and says the Fed is studying risks of stablecoins. He said it's a very high priority, the risk of stablecoins. These governments are going to want to make sure that people continue to use their fiat, right? So I'm interested to see how this turns out. Bitcoin plunges. Again, this is previous, right? This is on the 11th. On the 11th, Bitcoin plunges more than 20% in 3 days. It's now a bear market. This is why everybody's so emotional, because they read this news. This is the shortest bear market in the history of mankind, someone said, because here we are. FinCEN is extending the public comment period on its proposed rule by 45 days. So remember, they're talking about they want KYC on every single wallet there is. Like they want DNA samples if you eat, speak, or breathe Bitcoin. So now, because so many people have responded, they're opening it up to a period for more comments based on this idea. This Jake says, hey, this is going to put us into the Biden administration. This capital manager says Ethereum is going to double in 2 weeks once the all-time high is broken. I agree with this mindset, just like Bitcoin. I mean, you saw over a month's time, you saw Bitcoin essentially double from its $20,000 valuation because it goes through price discovery. So once this happens with Ethereum, obviously there's things that need to happen as far as Ethereum's all-time high needs to be broken. But Ethereum will, altcoins move fast when they go, because it's called price discovery. There's just no resistance up there to slow the price action down. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.